In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the engine oil cooler hose assembly on your Chevy Express 2500. This is going to be located under the vehicle and inside of the engine bay. Let's get started. Using a 10mm socket, remove the two bolts for the air cleaner. Using a 7mm socket, loosen the clamp on the back of the air cleaner. On the front, we have a connector. We're going to pinch this tab right here and pull straight back. Remove that connector. There's our tab. Pick straight up and remove the air cleaner assembly. Using a 10mm socket, remove the bolt for the coolant reservoir. Remove the reservoir and pop it off to the side. We're going to remove the 3 plastic clips on top of our shroud using a trim removal tool. We have 2 for the harness in the front. Pop that up. We're going to pull it in front of our shroud. And we have 1 for our coolant hose. Pop that up and out. Recommend flipping this over so it doesn't reconnect itself. Using a 10mm socket, remove the bolts for the shroud. We have 2 on top. Using a 10mm socket, we're going to reach down and get the 3 screws on each side of the shroud. Remove the 3 screws and then go and do the same on the other side. Using a 7mm socket, loosen the clamp. Remove the hose on the side of the intake and remove the boot. Move the hoses back around the shroud. We're going to pick it up on this far side and remove it from the vehicle. Using a 15mm wrench, we're going to take the tension off of our tensioner and we're going to pull the belt off. You don't have to fully remove the belt. I'm just going to remove it off of that 1 pulley. Here we are looking at the back side of our radiator. We're right in front of the steering wheel. You're going to find this black cap. Go ahead and pop this black cap off using a small pick tool. Now we have a small clip. We need to remove this clip. It has a leg on either side that we have to pop out and push down. Make sure you keep a finger on the bottom of this clip. When these let go, they like to go flying. Pull the clip off and remove the line out of the radiator. There's going to be some fluid that comes out. Be sure you have some rags to put down below you. Do the same thing on the bottom. Remove the bottom clip and remove the hose from the radiator. Using a 10mm socket, remove the 2 bolts. Be sure you have a collection bucket under you before removing these. Let the line set drain. Using a trim tool, we're going to pop the plastic stay for the harness off of the front of our lines. We have a 13mm nut that we have to remove. Remove the stud. We're going to remove the lines from the vehicle. Install the new lines. Get them up into place. Be sure to route them the exact way they came out. Remove the plastic guard. Get the bolts started. Snug the bolts down. Torque the bolts to 9 foot-pounds. Line the bracket up with the bolt. Get the bolt started by hand, snug it down. Torque the stud to 18 foot-pounds. Install the plastic harness stay, push it straight onto that stud. I'm going to install that metal clip back around. We're going to get our line installed, line it up, push it straight on. You'll hear it click into place. Give it a pull, make sure it's locked on, and then close that black tab. We're going to go up top and repeat that same process. Install the top metal clip. Install the line. Pull that locking tab over it. Using a 14mm wrench, we're going to take the tension off of our tensioner. I'm going to pull that serpentine belt back up over. Make sure your belt is sitting correctly. When we say make sure it's sitting evenly, right here you can see where the belt used to ride and how it's offset now. In this case, I will take tension off, slide that belt over to where it was riding, and then take the tension back off. If your belt fell off any of the pulleys, go ahead and follow the on-screen diagram and reinstall it. We're going to grab our coolant hose, pull it up out of the way. Get the shroud installed. Install the 3 bolts on the side of the shroud. Get them started by hand. Snug down the bolts. Do the same thing on the other side. Pull the shroud forward and get the bolts installed. Do the same thing on the other side. We're going to install the boot. Make sure you have towards engine going towards the engine. Get the boot installed. Get that hose installed on the side. Make sure it's fully seated. Snug down the bolt for the clamp. Install the plastic stays for the harness and for our upper radiator hose. Install the intake onto the boot. And there's 2 grommets right here that our intake is going to drop onto. You'll feel them click into place. Install the 2 10mm bolts on front. Pull the connector up and out. Push until you hear a click. If you don't hear a click, give it a pull. Make sure it's locked on. Tighten the clamp. Grab the coolant reservoir and pull it over. Get it installed into the 2 locating tabs up top. Slide it back into place. Get the bolt started. Snug the bolt down.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.